Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making this a masterboard using our marbling designs. Just tearing the paper. At first I use a ruler but then I decided not to use the ruler, tearing ruler. Not very good at using it, I don't know why, I probably need practice. That is my absolute current favourite marbling paper. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm releasing these every 50 subscribers to my YouTube channel on my Hazy Crazy Arts Facebook group. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel, please give me a thumbs up, please share my video, and please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. Thank you so much, and let's go. Right then, so what I'm doing today is I've got these old scrap bits of paper. That one didn't print properly, and that one I've left a margin around the edge, which means that didn't print properly to me as well. So I'm just going to fix these together because, dears, I'm going to make a masterboard. Right. Obviously you can glue over masking tape, so I'm putting that in the middle. Oh, there's a slight gap, but that doesn't. What's it matter? It doesn't matter because it's going to be filled up anyway. Okay, so that's going to be on the back, but we're probably going to glue that onto things anyway. So, but if you did want a pattern on the back, obviously you could leave a pattern on the back. Right, so what I'm doing is just making, I've printed out some marbling papers, all different sorts, you know, all the bangs, because you do get bangs up here, and that's a lot of these are the ones I did yesterday, but that's still my favourite from the first batch. I love that one. Okay, so I'm going to make a masterboard of that, and I'm leaving some edges so I can put them around the actual edges. And I need my tearing ruler. Where is it? I've just had it. There it is. I haven't used this much, so and I'm thinking about edging them up as well. Thinking about. So I might have a mass session of edging, I don't know. You won't actually see all this, will you? So you won't see some of the edges, so is it worth doing it? I know I didn't before when I did it, when I did another one. But it does look nice, doesn't it? Well, just got the cat. Hello, hello Jubs. He says, hello, you chucked me off. Yeah, that'll do. Just fine. I don't know, shall I edge some of it up? I don't know if it looks any better or not. Anyway, I'm obviously doing different colours because obviously my journal that I'm doing is this one. Obviously it's got lots and lots of different colours and it's got matching, some of them are matching anyway, but I could do something with this, couldn't I? I'd love to do something with that. There's my pockets, more pockets, more pockets, more pockets, more pockets, and oh, I've got three. Oh, I have, yeah, 1 2 3 there, another one there. Alright, so that's what I'm saying, it's very different, very, where have I put my glue? Here it is. Right, so I'm going to put it down with this. Any peely uppies I'll put down with the other sort of glue. Everybody's so good gluing on things, and I'm there gluing on my actual paper. It's naughty, isn't it? I suppose I could just rip them. Look, I've got some greens and blues. I like greens and blues. That thing about I didn't used to have it. It used to be all reds and purples. Now it's greens and blues. Oh, the green ones tend to turn out really beautifully for some reason. I know that's a very nice blue, but I don't know. And I do like this one though. Look at this. It turned out turquoise. Well, what did I do to turn it out turquoise? I don't know. It's beautiful. It's got turquoise in there. I suppose if you can put them down, you can put them down slightly under the next edge, like that. Collect some glue, like that, and put it in. Can you see that? Can't see if you can see because that's directly underneath the. I hope you can. But anyway, what I'm doing is just this masterboard. We can talk about things while I'm doing it, of course. What can I tell you today? Sunday. Oh, in a few days' time we're going to do our draw for the 500 subscriber contest. I'm just hoping that people come forward who win. Obviously they might think, oh, I'm not, you know, I've not heard anything lately, probably because I haven't been looking. Oh, good morning to Deborah Merritt. She said good morning to me today. So this is Sunday the 29th or something of August, and it began with A. And so there, look, so I'm doing all these marbling patterns. I'm trying to do it randomly. I'm going to try and tear them down like this, and then we won't get sort of like square pieces. Oh, we are getting square pieces. I've already done one of those. Right, let's get this one. This one was done with the cheap marbling gels. Marbling inks even. That was done with a cheap marbling. That's the only one, and I didn't show this on video because I don't think I did, because I redid it last night and I've uploaded it today. So the video that I'm talking about was uploaded on the 29th of April. Yeah, I'm doing it again. August, which is today. Which reminds me, looking back at my old video, my first ever video, I don't think it was that bad actually, unless it's because obviously I'm fairly new at it anyway. And I think, oh, that's not too bad, is it? But the reason is that I was looking back at it because I was thinking, how bad is that first video? But it's just boring, that's all, because I kept going on about nothing. That's the only thing about it. So I know people want to check it out. I know I like to check out people's first videos. I'm going to check out their first video. See what's going on. See what they did. I'm going back to how many different sorts have I got? I've done one of each sort so far. Oh, that one, look at this, is different colours. If I do this one. Yeah, going back to my first video again. Yeah, that's what I do. I go and look for, tearing a couple together, I think, here. And it's fun, isn't it? Let's see what the first video is like. I was never nervous. Okay, yeah, so I wasn't ever nervous about like that, or out like that. That's too small. I I'm going to have a go at doing another one of those. I'm going to leave that till later. I'm going to rip it. I don't know how many I've got here. Oh, it's the same. It's two the same, so I've got lots of this one. Oh, that's too short as well. I haven't got any more corn oil. So that one's going to be too big. Can leave that for. I'm going to ink up that one. Right, okay, I think it's worth perhaps inking up the ones you can see. There we go. How about that? Can you see that one up there? I can't tell. No. I tried to higher it up, so has it dropped again? Oops, this is my new camera. New camera. No, I wish it was a new camera. My new thing, and I'm hoping it's recording. And no, I don't know why, but I didn't used to get, every time I got a phone call before, it didn't used to switch off, but for some reason now it is. There we go. What colours do they tend to be? I mean, I haven't got much orange, have I? I think some things look better than others, like some things look better straight, and some things look better rough, don't they? And also if you've got different types of design, they look different on different things. I mean, I bet not everybody likes the one that I like. That one. That is my absolutely favourite one, the new batch. It's not the ones I've just printed. No, I haven't got them up there. Oh, here they are. Are these them? Yeah. Yeah, these, I don't know how they turned out so professionally. I think they were something to do with the cheap ones as well. Definitely did it in water, because if I did that in marbling bath, that would have come up bright. It's quite pastel-y. Absolutely love it. Just going to get rid of it. So I'll come there with that one. Now you should be able to see that, shouldn't you? Right. It's been dull for ages outside. Well, it's not dull inside, is it? No, it's very bright inside. We've got the lights on. Right, okay. Yeah, that one can go there, can't it? But I could give it a bit of a edge up there with my famous black, which I love. Yeah, I've got one of my videos which I think is quite funny, and the very early ones I couldn't edit them. So I didn't edit them either. I mean, I could have probably tried to if I'd known about editing, because I didn't know how to edit until I looked on YouTube and found a man talking about editing. He's got quite an ordinary name, so I can't remember his name. Juliet, somebody. And he was talking about editing, and he was so that's when I started. I thought, oh, can I have a go? And I thought, no, the kids can do it. No, I thought, they're not going to do it. You can ask them, and they're going to go, no, no. And then, or they're going to show me how to do it and then walk away, like they always do. Oh yeah, well I can do that. So they turn round, grab your phone, turn round, and hand it back. That's how you do it. Yeah, okay. Always doing that, aren't they? If you've got technical support at your house, I'm sure that you will understand exactly what that's exactly what they'll do. And then they expect you to know. But I've just showed you. No, you didn't. You turned round. You turned round. I didn't see what you did. It's quite funny, isn't it? I don't know. My technical support could soon become the grandchildren. I've got grandchildren who are older, but the oldest one, who's very good at technology, lives in USA. Kristen. She wants to. I don't know if she's gone to college. I can't remember. They're always on about college, aren't they, in America? I know she was going to go to college. She's exceptional at technology. I think she's got Asperger's or I think she's Asperger's. Well, that sort of, on the spectrum, as they say. She's on the spectrum. I think she does YouTube, but I don't know what her name is. Very private. She won't expect a person like me to go on there and look for her stuff. I think she's, how old is she? 19. Yeah, so she wouldn't expect me to look for her stuff. I mean, she's very into, and she's done some things on Minecraft. I know that she's invented some blocks. I think one was for breast cancer, pink block or something. How do you? I've no idea. I've no idea how that works. But of course, if I said that to anybody, they'd go, "Oh, why not? Why wouldn't you know how it works? Why would you have to know how it works?" But I don't know how it works. I just assume I'm the thick one and everything. Yeah, so I don't know, do I? So imagine a few, especially ones that might come on top like that. It's quite nice, doesn't it? Edged up. Inked up. It inked up round the edge, which is what I mean by edged up. It's like that time. It's like that time when I said thingy scissors, and I meant fabric scissors. Yeah. Okay, so that can go there. That's going to go on top. Some of it's going to be on top anyway. That's certainly on top. I don't know if you remember the Champions. It used to be one of my favourite programmes. I watched the pilot episode the other day, and I used to like Richard. He looked very nice when he was young, and I did think they made what's the name? I can't remember what her name is. The Alexander Bastido character, very weak, very I don't know, how would you describe her? Very weak, and I thought, well, she's not like that, really. I mean, the character can't be like that. How can she be weak when she's one of the champions? As if the men are the strong ones and the women's the weak ones. No, it doesn't work out like that. No, that didn't seem right to me. And then when what's his name? The other bloke, the other one, the American one, whatever he is, I don't know if he's American. He did some pretend he was doing some firing of a gun. So funny. It's like you can tell he didn't even have bullets in there. Oh, it's like playing in the playground. I'm looking for a colour I haven't used. Oh look, that's the one. Yeah, I'm going to put one there and I get that one out. Okay, no, it's not that one I want. Which one do I want? Oh, this one I haven't used at all yet. So I can use a bit of that. And that one's going to be on top because I'm going to put it one of these ways round. I'm going to get my ink. What else can you think of? Oh my God, I can't remember the names of the characters. Richard was one I know because that's one I like. I loved his eyes. Beautiful eyes. And I couldn't believe it when I was older, and I thought, oh no, he's not as nice as when he was young. Even though some men look nicer older, don't they? Some men really look nice aged. I'm going to try and get rid of that bit there. And that's a cheat, isn't it? But I thought it looked silly parked out right over there. Right, how am I doing? I think it looks okay. I like it because it's like different colours, and it's for my journal that is coloured. It's not I'm going to make some great colours. I mean, I don't know, I mean, I'm into all sorts. I can do all sorts of things. I can do vintage, I can do, I'm going to put that one up there somewhere. I can do vintage, I can do coloured, I don't know what you'd call this. It's just a torn paper sort of journal that I'm using it in. Yeah, I'm into all sorts. I'm very flexible. The only thing that I find hard to do is building up the covers, things like that, and also dangles and things like that. I'm not really into them. I got into, I mean, I've always wanted to make a, when I first made a journal, I made it to journal in rather than decorate with pockets and everything. And I used to make notebook type journals rather than pockets and things like that. But pockets seem to be the ones that I seem to be inventive at, which is weird, isn't it? So let's try and get that. I'm not going to put that, I'm going to try and put it there, even though that's there. So I'll try and put it as much up there as I can without showing the white paper underneath. I want one that's got an edge. Let's get some of this. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. Oh no, it's not. I suppose you could add a bit of like, let's do that. So if you've got a gap there, let's do something with that. Let's see what we would actually do to rectify the problem. Might get that down there. This room has got oh no, the dog's not in here now. Got 3 cats in here now. Well, I suppose you could have put it like that, couldn't you? But I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it as a, because then you could say you've got a piece and you've only got that piece and you need to put a gap, then just put, I suppose you could extend that one. What we got here? Oh, I haven't used that one yet. So that one's got that in it, so that, I think that would work. I think you need something with a bit of, I've got got the music in my head. You know when you get, I don't know if you ever watch cat videos, I love them. And then they use similar music for other videos as well. I've got that in my head. Let's get it over there. There, look, there, that's fine, isn't it? Then you can put another bit there if you want. An extension of that, say, I've just found that little tiny scrap I must have torn off earlier. That can go there, and that's going to look fine, isn't it? And then you can edge up any little bits you like that might, so you could add edge that bit up, didn't I? But not that one. I'll put a bit of oomph behind it there, look. What else can I tell you? Oh, this one is, that's Eli's, I think. Eli's, Daisy's. And but it might not have printed for some reason. As soon as I get an opportunity, Kaija, I will be printing yours as well. Definitely, but I'm sure I did print it earlier, definitely, because I remember doing it. So I remember printing out the black. It's sort of got, it's black, pink and yellow, isn't it? It's really nice. No, don't worry, Kaija, we'll definitely be printing out yours as soon as I can. Okay, so I want you to... Oh yes, a little girl now. A little 8-year-old girl. One of Lou Warzel's granddaughters. She does videos. Lou does videos, and Lou does her own Facebook group, Crafty Coven. And she said that her little girl, her granddaughter, who's 8 years old, I can't remember her name, it's Emily. Emily, I think it's. I know she's 8 years old, and I know she watches my videos because she made a notebook using the 5 pamphlet stitch. It was a mini one, little mini notebook. I thought, wow, that's great. That is, isn't it? A little girl like that, and. Because I've got a thing about, you know, people doing that. Oh, I'd rather see people doing the 3 pamphlet stitch the long way. I know you can catch your threads, but you have to learn somewhere. The whole point of doing that is so you don't catch your threads, apparently. But how can you learn to do another type of pamphlet stitch if you just don't know while you've just done that one? I mean, I've done the 13 pamphlet stitches. That's the most I've done because it's quite close together. I don't know if I've got the book here. I keep stopping and starting, don't I? Because it's so I don't have to keep doing that. But I have got the book. That's nice. It's got different. It's got like a purple. I know it's not purple, but it's purpley, peachy, pinky, and green and yellowy there. Ooh, it's quite nice that. And I don't know what you think of my let me know if you like this. I know lots of people saying they do like my well, I've got a lot of views on one of my journals where it is that's, you know, the torn paper. I think people are interested in it. It looks so nice, doesn't it? It looks really arty. I love it. I'm going to turn that round because I've got a straight edge there. I've actually got a straight edge there as well. So, and then how arty. Yes. I wish I could make it go fast. I don't know how. I mean, I probably could, but I wouldn't mind making it go fast. But then I don't like not talking. I don't like the videos when you don't talk, because it's nice to have a chat, I think, about different things. And oh, that's what I've done. Guess what I've done? Oh. Guess what I have done? Right, I've got some characters. I know I've got some 1920 cards, not those, but I've got I've done a graphic novel. It's not a graphic novel-ish, but it is a graphic novel, which is weird, I know. But I've got this graphic novel. It's not out in print or anything like that. It's just for myself, and I haven't been able to draw it properly because I can't decide what the main male character looks like exactly. Finding him very, very hard to draw and be consistent. So he's got long hair somewhere. I can't decide if he's got long hair, short hair. His face is pretty consistent, but his hair isn't. So that's why. And then anyway, so I've done it's a modern day sort of character, but what I've done, because his mum was pregnant, is this like when she had him, she was an older mum, a much older mum, and then she'd got a child of 17, and he came along when she was in her 40s. So I thought that was and so I've got this letter of her writing to a pen friend. So, and she's just about to move to France. It's quite interesting because her husband's French, so I thought that was interesting. Well, it's great fun to do. Great fun to make up these things, and I'm just writing it as if I'm is it 1985 or something like that I've put it as, but obviously it's around there, not exactly there, but I've written it as 1985 at the moment because I keep changing when he was born to match the years. So that's interesting. Anyway, so he had such a hard life after a bit because his parents were older and his dad died young. Well, 70, I think that's fairly young, isn't it? 70 is fairly young to die. And I think it is. I think you have to be sort of like 80 or 90, then you can die. I think that's good. And then so he found his dad dead when he was 12. And the reason I've chosen him to be 58 because my mum's dad, when my mum was born, he was 57, I think. So she lost him when she was only 7 in an accident. You know, like in these stories where you find all these tragic stories where you find, mind you, it can be truth is stranger than fiction, so I assume there's even worse things than that. And then he looked after his mum who became ill, and he skipped school, so he didn't really get educated, and that became a bit of a problem because his older brother had it. Oh, it's quite you know, it's quite I love it, I do. And that's the best thing. Oh dear. Well, his brother got married to a younger, no, his brother's wife died of cancer really young, and then he went out with a much younger woman, and they had, I better carry on. So he went, and then she started, because he wasn't very nice, you know, she's not very nice, sort of really nice person, a bit scorning and a bit not controlling, oh, what could I say, assuming, taking it for granted, things like that, I think. And so she sort of like had an affair with one of his colleagues, and so and then I think she had a baby, actually, that was the second child. Oh yeah, I think. Oh no, they're both his. Yes, she had 2 children. They were both of this affair, and then her husband found out, so they split up. And but now in this part, she is 5 years older than that main character I was talking about, who and obviously he doesn't want his brother to find out that he's with her. It's just because he's really, really anxious all the time about it, because he'll disown him, and he doesn't want, you know, he wouldn't want that. It's really, he's really tense about it. That's part of the story anyway. And that's the one that the lady in my letters is pregnant with at the moment, that male. But he does have a bit of a hard life really at the beginning. Oh yeah, and another thing he does, he's even better. It's even better than that. Oh my god. I'll reveal the secret if I tell you this. I don't want to tell you that. But he does, because he's not educated, he finds it hard to get a job when he's younger, and he gets, I think oh yeah, he meets this girl and gets her pregnant, and she runs off with somebody else, just because she does, because, you know, everything's, oh, you're not educated, you're sort of like scum basically. And but he's genuine, he's a really nice bloke, and that's what his sort of like problem is in a way, because he gets in with this woman who's what is he? He's about 21. When he's 21, gets in with this woman who's older, and she'd been mistreated by her husband, and they're really filthy rich. They've got loads of things like hotels and casinos and stuff like that. It's all exciting. And so but I think he die? No, he didn't die, not at the time. No. And then he's makes friends with her son, sort of like he looks up to him. Oh, it's very confusing. I'm sorry, I must be confusing you, but if you're following me, that's great. If you're following me, well done. Because, you know, it's like, I love it. It's a bit like I think it's a bit like a soap opera as well. And that's why I sort of like started to learn French a bit. I mean, I could do it from school. I love French. French is one of my favourite languages, from school and that. Even though I don't think must have some French in me somewhere, because you got the name Vale, Vail. I think that's a place name in France. Or they reckon it comes from Scotland, but I don't think it does. There's a place name in France called Vale, apparently, Vail, and that's our surname. So it changed to Vale in the 1800s, I think. Oh yeah, there was a bloke on the other day talking about accents and all that, and he's Canadian. He's talking about Canadian accents, and he missed out Manitoba because he said nobody lives in Manitoba. Well, that's that's where my relations live. I've got relatives in Manitoba. So I thought that's not fair, because I was trying to find out where this accent came from, and of a YouTuber. And so, I just thought it was Canadian, but it might not have been. I don't know. I'm no good at that. Right then, we've been about an hour now. 44 minutes. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do then is put this up. I really want to talk. I really want to talk about things. I love talking, but you don't want. You'd probably think we don't want to hear all that. Come on. So I'm going to put it off and then put it back on in a bit. Okay, I'm just going to move it over because I can't see the control. Right, put it on. Is that on? Can't tell. Oh no, it was on. Right, just to give you a little bit of a news flash. You know, I could do news flash. If you've got any shapes and things like that, and you've got sort of like gaps, you could put, obviously cut shapes out and put them on. I've inked mine up with black. I haven't got any holes there, but I thought I'd put some on. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put some shapes on as well, because obviously in my journal I've got some shapes, and they've even got things like this as well. Oh, what did I do last night? You can also use the negatives of the shapes. I did a beautiful thing last night. Let's see if I can find it. No. What did I do? What did I... Oh, was it one of the beginning ones? No, it's not that. Oh, there it is. That's that one. Negatives, look. I put some negative shapes on as well, so you can use those. You can cut them out like that as well. Don't have to use a strip of them. And I'm going to use some of those as well to put them. Oh, that was my... That one's what, that sort of flower. But I've got a new one, a cherry blossom one. I'm going to use it all different colours, not the same one, of course. And because I like the way the petals are, but I've used those both in that. So you can do that, you don't have to stick to your strips. Okay. Scissors. For example, this is how I do it. I love doing these. Did I tap? No, I think I cut them. I was watching a film last night. I was watching on Netflix. He's All That. I just thought it was quite good. Quite enjoyed it. I like silly films like that. You know, it's so predictable. I mean, it is fairly predictable. So, which is good. Right. Yeah. So you can put things like that on as well. So you could use it for there, or you could put it there. So it's got all those different ones on like that. I'm using my art glitter. This is a new bottle. Yay! Finally, 2 ounces, 2 ounce bottle. There. So I'm going to put that there. And then if you do find it's in the middle of your what you want to cut, it doesn't matter. It's all stuck down. So you could have that bit on 2 journaling cards, couldn't you? Okay, I'll carry on. Okay, there we go. Look, that's the finished. Oh, it's upside down. That's upside down to me. Right, that's the finished one. Absolutely. So if you've got any little bits like peely uppy bits like this, just get little bits of glue. Just go along looking for things like that when you're doing a masterboard. I suppose another way would be to fold it backwards, and sometimes you can find them doing that as well. I always find there's always something. There's always something turning up. Yeah, so just going to put that there so I can see. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up. Press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And share my video. And please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts, where I'm releasing my... Every time I get 50 subscribers on YouTube, I am releasing a design. So I don't know which one I'll be next. It could be anyone. I don't know. There's quite a lot of really good ones. And even that was by my 3-year-old granddaughter. That was by them all. 3-year-old, 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. That was by me. Yes, why should the kids have all the fun? So that was by my granddaughter, who is 7, nearly 8. And that was by me. I think anyway, because she did do some with me last year. That's Kaija's again. And that's one by me as well. And that one's by me, I think. So I think it could be me and one of my granddaughters. Or the grandchild. Okay, so thank you so much and goodbye.